Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, and Durga the Cat. Isn't she so cute? She's gorgeous. And I love you so much, so much. So this is the official video for the Moon Serpent and Bone 7th Annual Samhain Night Market, which I have the honor and pleasure of being a part of, and I have the honor and pleasure of offering in-person readings, virtual readings, in-person goddess energy healing treatments, virtual goddess energy healing treatments. It is on Friday, October 3rd, 2025, from 6 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. It is being held in a place called Keepsake, which is in Poughkeepsie, New York. But again, for those of you who are not attending in person, I will be available for in-person as well as virtual readings and goddess energy healing treatments. Actually, my intention is to finally have the 2 crystal spheres that will be a part of the Lilith goddess energy healing treatments, or rather the Lilith cosmic combos of a goddess energy healing treatment with goddess Lilith, as well as a reading with either one or both of the Lilith decks, which I'm very excited about. I have yet to use them. I'm surprised that people were not flocking to, like, I have to have a reading with the Lilith decks. You know what I'm saying? So yes, so I'm very excited about it. It is always an honor and a pleasure to work with Amy, the creatrix of the Moon Serpent and Bone Night Markets, because I am always so grateful and so honored for her professionalism, for her hard work, for her goddess-graced generosity, for her great magic, for her good juju, and for everything she does for so many. And of course, I'm always happy to work with other wonderful vendors and readers. And Keepsake is interesting because I thought that Keepsake was formerly known as Revel 32, but according to a recent email that I received from Amy, it's a totally separate business. But one of the reasons why I'm very excited about that is because I'm going to be back in Poughkeepsie, which obviously, but there is this Dominican restaurant not too far from a hotel where I've stayed at previously, and it's called Nelly's. Now, if you are familiar with Latin American cuisine, Latino cuisine, there is something called carne guisado. Carne guisado is beef stew with potatoes, right? And it's so good. It's like, and every carne guisado I've had is made with crack and witchcraft. Not literally with crack and witchcraft, but it might as well be made with crack and witchcraft because it's that fucking good. Now, mind you, most of the people that go to Nelly's, they take it to go. I stay with my book and stuff, but it's so good. It's so good. I mean, I know that they have other foods, but I see that carne guisado, and that's the only thing that I want. Plus, one thing that I've learned over the years is when I go to a restaurant, let me order something that I'm not inclined to make at home. Carne guisado is not something that I would normally make, especially since, number one, I've never made it, and number two, I wouldn't peel the potatoes, because the best part is the skin, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so look at this beauty over here. Look at this beauty. Look at this beautiful, beautiful kitty. I love you so much. Anyway. So yes, if you have any questions, let me know. And again, keep in mind that my divinely discounted rates are only for the Moon Serpent and Bone Night Markets. If I'm not doing a Moon Serpent and Bone Night Market, if I'm not doing an event with Mercaditos Collective, it is definitely not the discounted rates. And quite frankly, I want to make sure that I can continue to offer my psychic services at other events, which means that I need to receive clientele that pay me what I normally charge. That way it funds all of the other events so that I can give discounts. Because when I can give discounts, more people are happy. Right? Right. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, I am very excited about it because working with Amy is always a pleasure. One of the things that I love, love, love is when I lose track of how many clients with whom I meet, because that confirms that my time, my energy, my money is well spent and well invested. Otherwise, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And it is actually one of 2 events that I'm doing in October. But the other event, I haven't talked about that much yet because other things have been happening. But in the meantime, if you do have any questions, leave them in the comments. And of course, as always, thank you to Amy for all of her good juju, her professionalism, her generosity, her hard work. Thank you to the volunteers and staff that will be there that night for the Moon Serpent and Bone 7th Annual Samhain Night Market. Thank you so much to, is that Boss? That is Boss. Hello, Boss. Come on over and be in the video. Boss, come on over. Yes, come on over. Hello. Be in the video. You know? Anyway. And she just walks right by my hands. Of course she does. Anyway. And of course, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And of course, an extra big and beautiful thank you to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions outside of the Moon Serpent and Bone Night Markets and outside of the Mercaditos. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful weekend, and as always, stay in tune with your intuition, stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and stay tuned for the next video.